responsibility. The strength of responsibility is an executing strength. It's what you leverage to get things done, whether it's tasks around the house, the way that you parent, how you do the dishes, or at least how you motivate yourself to do those dishes. Responsibility sounds a lot like what you would think it would mean. Responsibility means we have a sense of responsibility to whatever it is that we're working on. But from a Gallup perspective, responsibility is that we take psychological ownership of that task. In other words, doing the dishes says something about me whether I do them or not. Instead of like your belief that's like, I'm going to do the dishes because that's what a good mother would do. You can hear the value behind that, the value statement. Responsibility says, it says something about me if I don't get the dishes done today. So my reputation is dependent on whether or not I do those dishes. Now that's an exaggerated perspective, but paying attention to how you motivate yourself to get that task done. Does it say something about you, whether or not you get it done, or with what kind of excellence you get it done? The superpower of responsibility is that we tend to be really loyal. We tend to finish what we start. We have a hard time quitting. The villain version of responsibility is that we sometimes can take on more than we can execute. And then we feel overly responsible because it's going to impact our reputation if we don't do all of those things well. So knowing your boundaries, knowing when to say yes, when to say no, and then sticking with those guardrails so that you know what is your responsibility and what is not can be super important. Leverage it when it helps you get those tasks done at work or around the house, but know when you can stop or cut things off, or maybe when you really need to quit something that you've been holding responsibility for a long time, but it's actually time to quit and walk away. Can be super helpful for you to maintain and manage the amount of energy that you have in a given day.